每天练习英语听、说、练，与我们一起提升你的语言技能。开始练习吧。
We are going to the water park today. We are going to the water park today.
我们今天要去水上乐园。
We are going to the water park today. We are going to the water park today. Liam brought his swimsuit. Liam brought his swimsuit.
Liam 带了他的泳衣。
Liam brought his swimsuit. Liam brought his swimsuit. Emma packed a towel. Emma packed a towel.
Emma 打包了一条毛巾。
Emma packed a towel. Emma packed a towel. The sun is shining brightly. The sun is shining brightly.
太阳闪耀著光芒。
The sun is shining brightly. The sun is shining brightly. Let's put on sunscreen. Let's put on sunscreen.
我们来擦防晒乳吧。
Let's put on sunscreen. Let's put on sunscreen. Noah is excited to ride the slides. Noah is excited to ride the slides.
Noah 很兴奋要去玩滑水道。
Noah is excited to ride the slides. Noah is excited to ride the slides. Ava loves the wave pool. Ava loves the wave pool.
Ava 喜欢造浪池。
Ava loves the wave pool. Ava loves the wave pool. Olivia wears her goggles. Olivia wears her goggles.
Olivia 戴住她的护目镜。
Olivia wears her goggles. Olivia wears her goggles. Mason holds onto his float. Mason holds onto his float.
Mason 抓住他的浮具。
Mason holds onto his float. Mason holds onto his float. Ella is ready to splash. Ella is ready to splash.
Ella 准备好要玩水了。
Ella is ready to splash. Ella is ready to splash. The water is cool and refreshing. The water is cool and refreshing.
水很凉爽又清新。
The water is cool and refreshing. The water is cool and refreshing. Jacob runs to the lazy river. Jacob runs to the lazy river.
Jacob 跑向漂漂河。
Jacob runs to the lazy river. Jacob runs to the lazy river. Sophia floats on a tube. Sophia floats on a tube.
Sophia 躺在泳圈上漂浮。
Sophia floats on a tube. Sophia floats on a tube. The slide is very tall. The slide is very tall.
滑水道非常高。
The slide is very tall. The slide is very tall. Lucas waits in line patiently. Lucas waits in line patiently.
Lucas 耐心地排队等候。
Lucas waits in line patiently. Lucas waits in line patiently. Mia waves from the pool. Mia waves from the pool.
Mia 从泳池里挥手。
Mia waves from the pool. Mia waves from the pool. Harper holds her dad's hand. Harper holds her dad's hand.
Harper 牵住他爸爸的手。
Harper holds her dad's hand. Harper holds her dad's hand. Ethan swims across the pool. Ethan swims across the pool.
Ethan 游过泳池。
Ethan swims across the pool. Ethan swims across the pool. Isabella laughs loudly. Isabella laughs loudly.
Isabella 大声地笑住。
Isabella laughs loudly. Isabella laughs loudly. James dives into the deep end. James dives into the deep end.
James 跳进深水区。
James dives into the deep end. James dives into the deep end. Amelia plays with her friends. Amelia plays with her friends.
Amelia 和她的朋友们一起玩。
Amelia plays with her friends. Amelia plays with her friends. Logan wears a life jacket. Logan wears a life jacket.
Logan 穿着救生衣。
Logan wears a life jacket. Logan wears a life jacket. Abigail builds a sandcastle. Abigail builds a sandcastle.
Abigail 堆了一座沙堡。
Abigail builds a sandcastle. Abigail builds a sandcastle. Benjamin eats an ice cream cone. Benjamin eats an ice cream cone.
Benjamin 吃住冰淇淋甜筒。
Benjamin eats an ice cream cone. Benjamin eats an ice cream cone. Charlotte drinks cold lemonade. Charlotte drinks cold lemonade.
Charlotte 喝住冰凉的柠檬水。
Charlotte drinks cold lemonade. Charlotte drinks cold lemonade. Alexander buys a hot dog. Alexander buys a hot dog.
Alexander 买了一根热狗。
Alexander buys a hot dog. Alexander buys a hot dog. Emily shares her snacks. Emily shares her snacks.
Emily 分享她的点心。
Emily shares her snacks. Emily shares her snacks. Henry finds a shady spot. Henry finds a shady spot.
Henry 找到一个阴凉的地方。
Henry finds a shady spot. Henry finds a shady spot. Grace takes a break from swimming. Grace takes a break from swimming.
Grace 暂时休息一下不游泳。
Grace takes a break from swimming. Grace takes a break from swimming. Sebastian splashes his brother. Sebastian splashes his brother.
Sebastian 泼了他哥哥一身水。
Sebastian splashes his brother. Sebastian splashes his brother. Aria screams with joy. Aria screams with joy.
Aria 高兴地尖叫。
Aria screams with joy. Aria screams with joy. Daniel floats in the lazy river. Daniel floats in the lazy river.
Daniel 在漂漂河上漂浮。
Daniel floats in the lazy river. Daniel floats in the lazy river. Scarlett wears a bright swimsuit. Scarlett wears a bright swimsuit.
Scarlett 穿着亮眼的泳衣。
Scarlett wears a bright swimsuit. Scarlett wears a bright swimsuit. Matthew jumps into the pool. Matthew jumps into the pool.
Matthew 跳进泳池。
Matthew jumps into the pool. Matthew jumps into the pool. Victoria holds her nose and jumps. Victoria holds her nose and jumps.
Victoria 捏住鼻子跳下去。
Victoria holds her nose and jumps. Victoria holds her nose and jumps. Jackson slides down quickly. Jackson slides down quickly.
Jackson 很快地滑下滑水道。
Jackson slides down quickly. Jackson slides down quickly. Lily dries off with a towel. Lily dries off with a towel.
Lily 用毛巾擦前身体。
Lily dries off with a towel. Lily dries off with a towel. Aiden eats a slice of pizza. Aiden eats a slice of pizza.
Aiden 吃了一片披萨。
Aiden eats a slice of pizza. Aiden eats a slice of pizza. Hannah takes photos with her phone. Hannah takes photos with her phone.
Hannah 用手机拍照。
Hannah takes photos with her phone. Hannah takes photos with her phone. Samuel likes the water cannons. Samuel likes the water cannons.
Samuel 喜欢水炮。
Samuel likes the water cannons. Samuel likes the water cannons. Zoe climbs the stairs to the slide. Zoe climbs the stairs to the slide.
Zoe 爬上滑水道的楼梯。
Zoe climbs the stairs to the slide. Zoe climbs the stairs to the slide. David plays in the shallow pool. David plays in the shallow pool.
David 在尖水池里玩。
David plays in the shallow pool. David plays in the shallow pool. Nora chases her friends. Nora chases her friends.
Nora 追逐她的朋友们跑。
Nora chases her friends. Nora chases her friends. Joseph waits for his turn. Joseph waits for his turn.
Joseph 等住轮到他。
Joseph waits for his turn. Joseph waits for his turn. Ellie smiles at the camera. Ellie smiles at the camera.
Ellie 对住相机微笑。
Ellie smiles at the camera. Ellie smiles at the camera. Carter gets water in his face. Carter gets water in his face.
Carter 脸上被泼到水。
Carter gets water in his face. Carter gets water in his face. Stella sits under the umbrella. Stella sits under the umbrella.
Stella 坐在阳伞下。
Stella sits under the umbrella. Stella sits under the umbrella. Wyatt walks carefully on the wet floor. Wyatt walks carefully on the wet floor.
Wyatt 小心地走在湿滑的地板上。
Wyatt walks carefully on the wet floor. Wyatt walks carefully on the wet floor. Lillian wears flip-flops. Lillian wears flip-flops.
Lillian 穿着夹脚拖。
Lillian wears flip-flops. Lillian wears flip-flops. Owen swims with his sister. Owen swims with his sister.
Owen 和他妹妹一起游泳。
Owen swims with his sister. Owen swims with his sister. Aubrey splashes her dad. Aubrey splashes her dad.
Aubrey 泼他爸爸水。
Aubrey splashes her dad. Aubrey splashes her dad. John shouts with excitement. John shouts with excitement.
John 兴奋地大叫。
John shouts with excitement. John shouts with excitement. Addison holds her floaty. Addison holds her floaty.
Addison 抱住他的浮具。
Addison holds her floaty. Addison holds her floaty. Luke jumps into the splash zone. Luke jumps into the splash zone.
Luke 跳进戏水区。
Luke jumps into the splash zone. Luke jumps into the splash zone. Layla runs through the water jets. Layla runs through the water jets.
Layla 跑过水柱。
Layla runs through the water jets. Layla runs through the water jets. Gabriel plays with a beach ball. Gabriel plays with a beach ball.
Gabriel 玩住沙滩球。
Gabriel plays with a beach ball. Gabriel plays with a beach ball. Chloe wears a sun hat. Chloe wears a sun hat.
Chloe 戴住太阳帽。
Chloe wears a sun hat. Chloe wears a sun hat. Anthony drinks from a water bottle. Anthony drinks from a water bottle.
Anthony 喝注水瓶里的水。
Anthony drinks from a water bottle. Anthony drinks from a water bottle. Penelope watches the lifeguard. Penelope watches the lifeguard.
Penelope 看住救生员。
Penelope watches the lifeguard. Penelope watches the lifeguard. Isaac builds a dam in the sand. Isaac builds a dam in the sand.
Isaac 在沙子里筑坝。
Isaac builds a dam in the sand. Isaac builds a dam in the sand. Riley claps her hands. Riley claps her hands.
Riley 拍左手。
Riley claps her hands. Riley claps her hands. Grayson eats cotton candy. Grayson eats cotton candy.
Grayson 吃住棉花糖。
Grayson eats cotton candy. Grayson eats cotton candy. Zoe sits on a bench. Zoe sits on a bench.
Zoe 坐在长椅上。
Zoe sits on a bench. Zoe sits on a bench. Levi waits with his cousin. Levi waits with his cousin.
Levi 和他的表哥一起等。
Levi waits with his cousin. Levi waits with his cousin. Hazel looks for her sandals. Hazel looks for her sandals.
Hazel 找他的凉鞋。
Hazel looks for her sandals. Hazel looks for her sandals. Dylan helps his little brother. Dylan helps his little brother.
Dylan 帮助他的小弟弟。
Dylan helps his little brother. Dylan helps his little brother. Aurora waves to her mom. Aurora waves to her mom.
Aurora 向她妈妈挥手。
Aurora waves to her mom. Aurora waves to her mom. Lincoln fills his bucket with water. Lincoln fills his bucket with water.
Lincoln 把水装进水桶里。
Lincoln fills his bucket with water. Lincoln fills his bucket with water. Natalie cuddles in a towel. Natalie cuddles in a towel.
Natalie 裹住毛巾取暖。
Natalie cuddles in a towel. Natalie cuddles in a towel. Andrew rides the tube slide. Andrew rides the tube slide.
Andrew 玩黄色滑水道。
Andrew rides the tube slide. Andrew rides the tube slide. Savannah laughs in the wave pool. Savannah laughs in the wave pool.
Savannah 在造浪池里笑住。
Savannah laughs in the wave pool. Savannah laughs in the wave pool. Thomas takes a selfie. Thomas takes a selfie.
Thomas 拍了一张自拍照。
Thomas takes a selfie. Thomas takes a selfie. Brooklyn plays near the fountain. Brooklyn plays near the fountain.
Brooklyn 在喷泉旁边玩。
Brooklyn plays near the fountain. Brooklyn plays near the fountain. Charles finds a good seat. Charles finds a good seat.
Charles 找到一个好座位。
Charles finds a good seat. Charles finds a good seat. Bella stands in the splash pad. Bella stands in the splash pad.
Bella 站在戏水区里。
Bella stands in the splash pad. Bella stands in the splash pad. Christopher holds his hat. Christopher holds his hat.
Christopher 抓住他的帽子。
Christopher holds his hat. Christopher holds his hat. Claire wears a colorful swimsuit. Claire wears a colorful swimsuit.
Claire 穿着彩色的泳衣。
Claire wears a colorful swimsuit. Claire wears a colorful swimsuit. Jackson swims underwater. Jackson swims underwater.
Jackson 在水里游泳。
Jackson swims underwater. Jackson swims underwater. Skylar hugs her teddy bear. Skylar hugs her teddy bear.
Skylar 抱住他的泰迪熊。
Skylar hugs her teddy bear. Skylar hugs her teddy bear. Ezra eats a pretzel. Ezra eats a pretzel.
Ezra 吃注胶盐脆饼。
Ezra eats a pretzel. Ezra eats a pretzel. Paisley sings a song. Paisley sings a song.
Paisley 唱祝歌。
Paisley sings a song. Paisley sings a song. Nathan grabs his beach ball. Nathan grabs his beach ball.
Nathan 抓起他的沙滩球。
Nathan grabs his beach ball. Nathan grabs his beach ball. Lucy plays tag in the water. Lucy plays tag in the water.
Lucy 在水里玩捉迷藏。
Lucy plays tag in the water. Lucy plays tag in the water. Aaron floats with his arms up. Aaron floats with his arms up.
Aaron 张开双臂漂浮住。
Aaron floats with his arms up. Aaron floats with his arms up. Anna hides behind a float. Anna hides behind a float.
Anna 躲在浮具后面。
Anna hides behind a float. Anna hides behind a float. Hudson gets a sunburn. Hudson gets a sunburn.
Hudson 晒伤了。
Hudson gets a sunburn. Hudson gets a sunburn. Caroline puts on more sunscreen. Caroline puts on more sunscreen.
Caroline 再擦一次防晒乳。
Caroline puts on more sunscreen. Caroline puts on more sunscreen. Christian helps his friend. Christian helps his friend.
Christian 帮助他的朋友。
Christian helps his friend. Christian helps his friend. Genesis dances in the rain area. Genesis dances in the rain area.
Genesis 在雨区跳舞。
Genesis dances in the rain area. Genesis dances in the rain area. Hunter races to the big slide. Hunter races to the big slide.
Hunter 冲向大滑水道。
Hunter races to the big slide. Hunter races to the big slide. Elena ties her hair back. Elena ties her hair back.
Elena 把头发绑起来。
Elena ties her hair back. Elena ties her hair back. Jonathan throws a beach ball. Jonathan throws a beach ball.
Jonathan 丢出沙滩球。
Jonathan throws a beach ball. Jonathan throws a beach ball. Autumn counts the slides. Autumn counts the slides.
Autumn 数住滑水道。
Autumn counts the slides. Autumn counts the slides. Connor picks a red tube. Connor picks a red tube.
Connor 选了一个红色的泳圈。
Connor picks a red tube. Connor picks a red tube. Violet smells the popcorn. Violet smells the popcorn.
Violet 闻住爆米花的香味。
Violet smells the popcorn. Violet smells the popcorn. Eli looks for his towel. Eli looks for his towel.
Eli 找他的毛巾。
Eli looks for his towel. Eli looks for his towel. Naomi dries her feet. Naomi dries her feet.
Naomi 把脚擦前。
Naomi dries her feet. Naomi dries her feet. Jeremiah eats a sandwich. Jeremiah eats a sandwich.
Jeremiah 吃住三明治。
Jeremiah eats a sandwich. Jeremiah eats a sandwich. Peyton skips in the water. Peyton skips in the water.
Peyton 在水中跳跃。
Peyton skips in the water. Peyton skips in the water. Julian claps for his sister. Julian claps for his sister.
Julian 为他妹妹鼓掌。
Julian claps for his sister. Julian claps for his sister. Alice jumps in the shallow end. Alice jumps in the shallow end.
Alice 跳进浅水区。
Alice jumps in the shallow end. Alice jumps in the shallow end. Robert carries a cooler. Robert carries a cooler.
Robert 拿住一个冰桶。
Robert carries a cooler. Robert carries a cooler. Serenity holds a toy shark. Serenity holds a toy shark.
Serenity 抱住一只玩具鲨鱼。
Serenity holds a toy shark. Serenity holds a toy shark.
感谢观看，订阅我们的频道并开启通知，及时获取新视频，持续你的英语学习之旅。